This week, it's the rematch to end all rematches.
Shake hands, touch gloves.
Be going down. As I return to the Northern Territory. Who says I don't know cricket?
Up go the arms of Matthew Hayden.
To take on Aussie cricket legend, Matthew Hayden.
What a performance.
Where is it?
I mean, he's all over you like a cheap suit before you even think about casting a line in.
Read 'em and weep. Last time, I snuck over the line with a prize catch. Blue 7!
It could be my day here, Pumba.
This time, Haydos is determined to settle the score.
I'm all over you today. I'm just can feel it.
It's winner-winner. And for the loser?
We've got a hen house and they're full of the girls. They're aggressive as well.
Well, it's chicken dinner. The idea, having them stand all over you and heck, God knows what. Oh, you tin ass.
Seriously.
Pumba versus Haydos. Let the games begin. Woohoo! Fishing is my life. It's in my DNA. From above the water and below the surface. It's who I am. Oh, yeah! Join me as I travel the world in search of the most insane fishing experiences on the planet. Oh, you got sharks under it too. Oh, no! Uh-oh, this is not good. Fuck, out of nowhere comes in, smashes my barra. Oh, yeah! You're in for it now, buddy. Oh, yeah! How good is that for a Mackie? Look at the size of it. Get in the boat, Alex, and straight to the boat. I'm Al McGlashan, and this is Fishing with Mate. Woohoo! So I was honoured to join Haydos and his mates in the Tiwi College Fishing Challenge. But you know what? There's only one reason why I've been invited, and that is because Haydos wants to even the score. But that ain't gonna happen.
I've got to say, I've never been more excited in my life to get back with what I firstly or formerly knew as Al McGlashan, but now labelled almost by self, Pumba. And he dusted me up last time as well, so I wasn't happy about that. So this is my chance to go in hard.
The Tiwi Islands are located 80 kilometres north of Darwin, where the Arafura Sea joins the Timor Sea. They comprise of Melville and Bathurst Island and are home to the lovely Tiwi people. After a short charter flight to Melville Island, we hook up with the guys from Tiwi Island Adventures and we're straight out on the water. So this time around, Haydos is shaken in his boots. In fact, so much so, do you know what? He's brought his own cricket umpire along. Well, actually, it's not a cricket umpire. It's Cole Tannehill, the head honcho from Shimano, Australia. But, you know the good side? Cole's a mate of mine.
Righto, you guys. Today's a very special day. It's the rematch. Haydos and Pumba. Last time he got up with a little blue salmon near the end.
He did, which was an absolute
Winner.
disgrace.
Hey, you watching? Read 'em and weep. Read him.
To claim a blue salmon on the death knell, which was barely even legal. No justice, none. And we'll take my justice. That's what I'm going to do. It was just a ridiculous way to lose. So, you know what, this was my opportunity. I had to go in hard.
So today I want no unfair sledging.
All right, I'm out.
All fair sledging's, fair sledging's good.
Okay.
You're going to lose, that's a start.
Nice fair contest. You're not allowed to cast on top of each other.
Yep, okay.
And I don't want any tangles, OK? So we'll just keep it nice and clean. On the sledging front, Haydos might have an advantage here, and it could be quite distinct. Boy, Haydos is a very dominant type of cricketer.
And that's it. That's a great shot. Up go the arms of Matthew Hayden. That is the world record.
And he's not intimidated by anyone, so it's going to be interesting to see how Pumba puts up with it. I know they're going to give each other a fair bit of curry. I just hope it's not too hot.
So it's the most fish? That's it?
Most fish, and also we'll have a special Melville moment.
Oh, I like it.
We'll add into the equation.
I do
so
like that.
It might become the blue salmon at the end, the Melville moment.
Yes.
And wait for it. It is a Hakuna Matata. For Pumba.
I still reckon Pumba means sexy stud muffin. I don't care what anyone
Mate, you
says.
can mean whatever you like. I think he's a pretty cool cat. But today, I'm not sure he's going to be the #1 seed here. For someone like me, that the best way to motivate them is to tell them that you can't do something. He's the perfect competition partner. I just love having him around.
Shake hands, touch gloves.
Going down.
I'm all over you today. I just can feel it.
Take me to the blue salmon.
Righto, let's get amongst it.
Now, Melville Island is the second largest island in Australia. You got Tassie, then you got Melville. So it's a really unique environment. You've got the offshore reefs, you know, which are full of pelagics, deep water species. And then you've got the creeks. Now, the creeks you can do sight fishing, you can fish the gutters for barra. It is an angler's paradise. So we're there literally a couple of minutes.
Hakuna Matata. Hey!
There we are.
Oh, Hayden!
Come on, give me one as well.
Yeah, first Queenie on, gold lure, shaking, McGlashan 0 on the board.
The little Shimano's screaming. I haven't even got a bite yet.
Well, we always know McGlashan was going to be a dirty fighter, but I wasn't sure he'd stoop to the levels of this.
Right, just lean over. Do you want me to help? Just cut down.
Look at him trying to sabotage again.
I was just trying to help get a D-hook.
You are kidding, mate.
Yeah, I'm here for you, mate.
He's just trying to run interference.
So he battles it up, gets right up beside the bait. You look at it, it's a good Queenie. Look at that going. Nice fish. And then it pulls down and the hook's pulled. Oh. Hey, turn around. Where is it?
That moment of hesitation, Queenie #1, gone. Scoreboard, 0-all.
I know it's too many words at once, but catch and release or tag and release.
The catch being the priority.
I tell you what, I reckon Pumba was doing his best to sabotage that then
He
too.
was, I saw him. I was thinking about it.
Just giving, mate, you were giving me donuts there.
Can't believe you lost it.
Well, in cricketing terms, I'd have to say he is right up there with someone like Harbhajan Singh. Just nipping around at the seam, just looking for a little bit of a twist and a turn. Very, very frustrating.
I reckon that's almost a -1, personally.
I've never met a bloke that's talked as good a game as Al McGlashan.
I'm getting into Haydos's head, you know. This stuff, this cricket stuff they do, this sledging, he's nervous. He's lost the fish, it's all over for him.
It's amazing just how incredible amount of noise amplifies and resonates out of that small figure. I mean, he's all over you like a cheap suit before you even think about casting the line in.
I was just starting to think I was there. What? Go the gold.
That's that gold lure.
Yeah. And then he's on again.
Hang
I
on.
still haven't got a bite. He's on his second one.
It could be my day here, Pumba.
This is the point where you lose it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a bit more size to him, this one.
So queenfish are like a high-speed trevally. You know, they're longer and thinner and really thin. They actually call them skinnies, but they're an awesome fighting fish. They're super aggressive. They love surface lures. They jump, they carry on. Great fun on light tackle. Oh, I've got them good for you. Oh, I can't lift it up. There we go.
Melville Queenie. Perseverance was the story of the day, and it was 1 zippo. Oh, that's a good position to be in, knowing that the fishing's tough.
They're such an awesome fish, Queenies, aren't they?
They're performers a bit like yourself.
Oh, they're not that good, are they?
Righto. Let's get him back, eh?
There you go. I was worried about the boat, the braid on the boat. That's why I took the pliers to it, mate. I was concerned about our welfare. So the wind was really starting to pick up. And Haydos, well, he was scared for his safety. So it was time to hit the creeks. Despite our dismal fishing abilities, there is a much bigger reason why Haydos spends a lot of his time in the Tiwi Islands. For the past 7 years, Haydos and Guy Reynolds from the Macquarie Bank have set up the Tiwi College Project to help disadvantaged Tiwi youth. I've got to say, I'm looking forward to going in to seeing the project.
Yeah, you have to see it, Al. I'm really looking forward to just walking around it. You know, there's 32 crops that are rotating through the actual garden, which is the agriculture area is about the same size as the SCG. When Guy Reynolds and myself came up here, 2,500 people on island. One kid under the age of 25 was employed. We now, through this project, have 7 kids working full-time on this garden that you see behind us. A couple now are actually, sponsored by Shimano and sit here, within Tiwi Island Adventures, the operation that we're actually on today.
That's gold.
And are now guides for the future.
That's awesome, and they're showing off their own back garden, so to speak.
And they know it, Al, as you know, like their eyes are better than ours.
Oh.
They see changes in water lines, and they're different people. When they're on country, they explain stuff through their Gillamaras that are just thousands of years old that we'll never understand or comprehend. And just to touch that world for a moment is inspirational.
Before I could visit the college, I desperately needed to make a comeback, hopefully with a couple of barrels. Oh, look at that. Huh? Is that a barramundi? No, it's a perch. Huh?
That's good touch fishing is what it is.
That is almost as big as my blue salmon.
Talk about match the hatch. I think he might have thought that he was his fellow offsider, born of the same year.
Cole, have we got a ruling? It's almost the same length. Look at that. Doesn't even actually, it's slightly bigger than the lure. It's out. You're gone. See you, mate.
Couldn't have scripted this better.
You could just see that Cole, our makeshift umpire, and Paul, our fishing guide, were just in awe of the fishing skills on display. We're chasing mud crabs.
What a stitch up.
Yep, oh, you... Oh, yep, oh!
No.
Oh, I pulled it on him.
Well, I've had a bit of a line issue here.
Really? I can't tell.
What are you doing, mate?
Oh, just getting it out. Just,
right.
just
Okay.
checking the snags. I don't want him to feel, too left out by getting all snags on his own.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, it's got a bit of a blue salmon feel about it, but no.
Go down. So it's a tough day at the office. And then Haydos comes up with this brilliant idea for the loser.
I reckon because we're obviously up here for Tiwi College project,
Yeah.
fishing for the kids on the college. We've got a hen house and they're full of the girls. They're aggressive as well. I was thinking maybe what we could do is lay a bit of seed on the belly of the loser and see how long that person could stay here and watching the hens peck away at them.
I like it. Unless
Do you
I'm
like it,
losing.
yeah?
Well, I'm
Okay.
not, I don't accept the losing bit.
I like
to
it,
watch.
I like it, but I'm not coming into adjudicate.
I've got nothing against chickens. But do you know what? The idea of becoming their dinner plate, and having them stand all over you and peck God knows what, that is not appealing.
Righto, boys. Last 10 minutes before Stumps.
Give me another hour. 2
No,
hours?
we're on the last 10 minutes before Stumps, Al.
Just not getting it. Just not getting the bite.
Looking for one all the challenges on, boys.
Close of a day of cricket, I was trying to explain to Pumba that there was a few opportunities where you could go on as a batsman and win the match off the last ball.
Gee, I think, Haydos, if you could just snag one here.
Oh, wouldn't it be
Go
gold?
2 up with 5 to go.
Got him.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, he has too.
Cole, you're not helping me here. And that one's...
Wouldn't that just on cue? A little barra.
Oh, it's a barra too.
Can you believe it? Barramundi. Perfect.
Oh, you tin ass. Can't believe you just caught a barra. And the worst thing is, I'd cast there 5 times before. Today was not my day.
Gotta say, beating Pumba, not with the quantity or quality of fish, just the win. That was right up there. Right up there. That's what you call in our game, young fella. 6 off the last cherry to win. Oh, it was like taking wheat from a blind cocky. It's absolutely magic.
I'd have
But
been
today,
happy.
he's good enough.
I'd have been happy with him.
That's time, gentlemen.
What?
Stumps.
Yep.
Last
thank
cast.
You. That's a.
Just one more
Thanks for the
cast.
game. Thanks for the game. Thank you.
Don't like the
All I could hear was that bloody chicken dance ringing in my ears. You're all buzzed. You know what? Desperate times, they call for desperate actions. So I was in there pleading.
So, mate, I know the umpire's spoken and that's the rules, and that's I'm happy with that, but...
Yeah, so no.
No,
so that's the rules.
No, but because we didn't start on time, we missed a bit of time, so there should be extra time.
If we're going to have a proper challenge, it's got to be the full test. I'm talking 5 days. None of this 2020 Big Bash. We didn't even get the first innings out. I want extra time.
Go on, mate, please, please.
The umpire spoke. What more do you need?
You need to go to the board, to the chicken coop, to the what? I don't know, whoever's in charge.
Well, I don't really need to do anything. Well, it was embarrassing. It was the hope of the hopeless, a reaction, dismal begging. But you know what? I've got a generous heart, and I thought at least I could take it back to the board.
So while we were waiting for the board to come out with the verdict, Haydos took me round and showed me the beautiful Tiwi College.
Talking about the heart of the project, this is the bloke that's been responsible for it. Guy Reynolds.
Al McGlashan. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Absolute pleasure.
Do you know him?
No, never met.
No, he doesn't know me, so...
Together, Haydos and Guy have brought together positive role models across the fields of sport, entertainment, and a cross-section of corporate executives who are just passionate about providing opportunities to affect social change.
The project itself started with mateship, and it's grown over time. We have a fishing event once a year where people pay between $10,000 and $15,000 to fish with celebrities like Matthew Hayden or Adam Gilchrist or Michael Kasprowitz. That provides a bedrock of funding. We then really lean on our mates to donate on a regular basis, and we try and raise between $450,000 and $550,000 a year. The key is there is no government money in this project. We like to walk along with the Tiwis and add value when we can. We will fund projects we believe have value to the children of the community and their futures.
You know what, I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of our friendship, firstly, and our connection, but I'm also really proud of the fact that this is a project now that's winning in Indigenous and remote Australia.
I see so much more than the bricks and mortar or even the actual plantations, just the legacy that is being created and will be left and passed on for years to come is just mind-blowing.
This is mateship at its best. You know, this is a bunch of mates that all come together. They're all high flyers in the corporate world, but you know what? They're just coming in and putting something in for someone that's a bit less fortunate. That is true mateship. The next morning, we were back on the water, and umpire Cole was the bearer of some very good news.
The board has agreed to give you a reprieve.
Woohoo!
And we're going to give you a morning session here this morning to try and see if you can catch some fish and put the pressure back on Haydos.
I wrecked myself.
So Haydos wasn't happy about the decision. Something about it wasn't cricket. And you know what? It didn't matter. He was already out there fishing. Game on.
Should know better than that, really. I did try and fight tooth and nail to the board, but unfortunately they did let him back into the game.
This time, we were bottom bouncing with some of Haydos's mates, and I was determined to get out of the chook house.
It's a real backyard bustling fight now.
So we're fishing. Haydos is already into it, talking curry and catching fish. It's not exactly the biggest. Drop down next to him, and what I hook up? A golden snapper. This is a golden moment for me. No more. Cole, $1 million question. Does she count?
Yeah, that one counts, mate. That one's in.
You ripper. Beautiful. Well done, mate. You got me off the duck mode. Woohoo! Meanwhile, on Haydos's boat, well, let's just say things were very quiet.
How's Haydos going? Has he got anything on board yet?
So fucking unreal.
One giant jewfish and 2 marlin and a barramundi.
That's zeros all round.
All right, so he's got nothing.
As the morning was kicking along, I was really enjoying it. I was catching fish. All of Haydos's mates were catching fish. Hell, even the umpire was catching fish. And Haydos, he was on donuts.
I'd like to just catch a fish, though, to be honest. I don't care about him. Never have. And I had a bad attitude as well, because straight away Pubbers put me off guard.
He says I don't know cricket. Look at it, it's a monster. The next bite turned into another golden snapper. Where is he when we need him, huh? I've just evened the score. I can't lift it up. There are no more chickens happening. This is it. 2-all. Right, my little friend. You can go home. You're a good fish. So just when I thought I was out of the hen house, umpire Cole, he comes in and overrules the board's decision.
I've got my own integrity to worry about here, mate.
I like it.
And my own integrity means the chicken pen.
Yes!
I'm back in the chicken coop, literally.
Come on, Al.
Bloody hell.
Come on, get out in your sook. Yes.
Checking for no soft bits.
Well, I've been on the back of some dodgy umpires' decisions over the time, but what do I say? I say you beauty. That's what I say.
Oh,
When I saw that feed go down, I was thinking she was going to be game on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I've won a few competitions over the years. I've lost, let's say, a lot of competitions over the years. But do you know what? To be rejected by a bunch of chickens, that's just as low can get.
It might be too big a climb up there.
Even I'm laughing at that one. ADOS. That'll go down as the most meritorious moment. Melville Island.
That was so poorly delivered that it's just not even funny.
Wasn't even there, was it? Most memorable moment. I'll just catch something first, then I'll show you.
Up go the arms of Matthew Hayden. What a performance.